Okay, this is a reading for Virgo. It's the Native American medicine wheel. I'll do a 4-card spread. I will get a card for how your mind is, a card for how your mind is, a card for how your emotions are, a card for your spirituality and intuition, your connection to spirit, and a card for your physical body, appearance and health. Okay. Okay, spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Virgo's highest good. How is Virgo feeling? In this first week of November, well, we're about to go into the second week of November, aren't we? Please get me a card for Virgo's mind. Okay, so this is general, it's nothing to do with relationships, okay, it's just your general health. How it works is we'll have a card at the top and one at the bottom, and we'll compare which one is the most positive. The more negative one will point to an area of weakness, okay? And the same from left to right and right to left. The more negative one will point to an area of weakness. Okay, first of all for the mind then. One for Virgo's mind. How is Virgo's mind? Generally. The Six of Pentacles. You are looking for balance, fairness. Okay, equal give and take. You want to make sure that you're sharing out your time, fairly across different sons and daughters or between projects, okay, or important people in your life. Okay. Your emotions are the Hermit reversed, so avoiding or coming out of Hermit mode. So that's funny because it's the card that represents you, the major arcana for Virgo is the Hermit. So there may be a need for shadow work. The Fool realises that he has to walk this part of the journey solo, okay? The answers lie within him, not in his surroundings or any other people. So with this one being so positive, I would say that you are in need of doing some shadow work, some introspection. Let's get one for spirituality, intuition and wisdom. We have the Knight of Cups reversed, the Four of Wands upright, the Queen of Pentacles upright and the Queen of Swords upright. So you've turned off your emotions in favour of logic and practicality, okay, with regards to a household. That's a very Virgo thing to do, okay? You're an earth sign, you are intensely practical. Okay, you are a creative, very stylish, you have a lot of vision, and you're kind of asserting yourself in a logic way, at the expense of perhaps other people's feelings and emotions. Now this could be against your better judgment, I don't know, because this is spirituality, intuition and wisdom, and it seems like you're really pushing for practical moves with regards to a household, and you're forsaking emotions. Could be other people's emotions, if you've been a bit cold towards them or a bit blunt or something like this. I'm just blowing out the candle. It's gorgeous. It's cinnamon chai, but it starts spurting wax at me after a while. It's a wood wick. Oh, that smells so good. Cinnamon chai candle, crackle candle. You smell it more when you've put it out. It's mad. Must be the wax. One for body then, physical appearance and health. The world reversed, okay? So, you're not feeling so good about how you look at the moment. Might not be something you feel all the time. I think Virgos, as I say, very good with colour, material, very much similar to a Taurus or Libra in terms of style, knowing the best way to maximise your own looks. But everyone has wobbles, okay, and everyone goes through periods of transition where they just feel knocked off orbit and they're like, all my tried and tested outfits I just have no confidence in. You know, it could be the sense of getting older. Maybe you've started to have some health issues and so you feel like your body is starting to fail you a little bit. You know, these are painful realities, aren't they? And sometimes we're able to kind of look beyond them, and other times we feel a bit concerned, a bit worried or a bit disheartened, you know, that we're starting to have more health issues. Out of all those cards, the emotions are certainly in need of some work. And again here, you know, we're going practical and logical, we're not following our heart. So it's like for some reason you switched off emotions and you've just gone very like material and like what's going to work in the 3D reality. But you need to have faith in the universe, in the divine plan, faith that everything will work out. You can be very anxious as a sign. You know, you are a perfectionist, you have a need for control, and maybe that's why you remove emotions from the scenario so that you can gain control, but you're not the one that's steering the ship, the divine is. Okay, so you're supposed to learn various lessons from hardships, not steer and navigate your way around hardships. We can't always avoid them, and we grow when we face adversity. We don't grow when everything's smooth sailing. I've gone very maritime there, haven't I? So maybe that's your lesson, Virgo. You can't control everything. Even if you do, you know, aim for perfect, you know that you can't achieve that ever. And you hold everyone, you know, to the same standards. So it's not like you're only doing it to other people, but even you can't live up to your own standards sometimes. And so you're going to bring out stress in your body by overworking, being too busy, being uptight. I would watch out for that. Let's get you some advice from Spirit. We've got the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. Okay, it's very African, tribal. Phoenix. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. Yeah, you're gonna recover from this period of feeling down, and you're gonna come back bigger and badder than ever. Okay. Everyone has, you know, highs and lows, dips in emotions and stuff like this, but you'll bounce back. Morning dew. What stillness does the silence of one's steadiness bring? So you might need to bring yourself back into, back down to earth, get grounded, start to listen, you know, to what's going on rather than kind of trying to control external circumstances, maybe just surrender to them and let things happen a bit more. Goat. Fearless I am in the path I choose. Oh my God. For I've never been led astray, always finding my way. Okay, so let the ebb and flow of life happen. It's funny the way my finger went over that, but I was thinking of water, the way it flows. It hits a turn and it alters direction, okay? It responds to the way it's being taken. It doesn't try to forge a new path. It naturally is redirected every time it hits a hard surface and finds the fastest flow. You're trying to like carve out a new path and like go against the flow of things. I'm not saying try to go back upstream instead of downstream, but it's like you're like, well, I'm not accepting the channel that's there. I'm going to like make my own one, but it's like, how much can you really achieve doing that? You know, go with the flow a little bit more. You'll get further, okay? B, don't drink all of life from one flower, for there are many to taste and many to explore. You might want to broaden your horizons a little bit, mix things up, change things up, go to some different places, break out of your routine. Boredom is not, you know, helpful to a Virgo. You are creative, you thrive off inspiration, and you probably are not getting enough inspiration at the moment, which is frustrating you, and you might be projecting that onto other people a little bit. Virgos need projects. You're very, very good and you have a lot of talents. You can pretty much turn your hand to anything. Multi-talented people, so you know, you are literally stifling your own creativity when you do that. If you don't, you know, express that and you don't give yourself projects to work on, you're going to get very, very frustrated, okay? And you might project that onto others. Advice for Virgo, please. A soul truth. Give me a soul truth. These are questions and they have a bit of explanation and then an action to do, like a bit of homework. One for Virgo. I mean, you've got a lot. Oh no, it's just two. Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. That's what I mean with Virgo. They micromanage stuff. They're like, well, it's all going to fall apart if I don't sort this out. And there's been so many occasions where I've, you know, had my mum come to me and be like, this is the way we're going to have to do it. And she's really worried about it and uptight, and she's trying to organise everyone. And then someone else will just go, no, we do it like this. You know, and they've like, because they've stayed unfazed, they've just come up with a better solution like straight away. And I think there's too much trying to control things, too much anxiety, too much fear to then function in the most efficient way. You know, often, and this like goes for me as well, being a Taurus, often the hardest thing to do is sit still and try to stay relaxed. You know, you can let your fear get the better of you and you're going to tell everyone, no, I'm organising everything. But you're not doing it because it's actually helping. You're doing it because it's like a coping mechanism for you to hold on to things and actively control them. That's like almost an unhealthy coping mechanism because you're over-managing and then you're not even getting the most efficient way of doing stuff. So you need to trust other people to do their bit, and you know, sometimes they'll really like show you a better way of doing stuff. Like, you don't know everything, Virgo. You need to, every sign has its lesson to learn, right? But Virgo's lesson is to know that they don't know everything and they still have many things to learn no matter what age you are, okay? Trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. If you believe that you can rely on the people around you, then you'll relax. okay? But really, you think those people are going to let you down, and that's what's making you, you know, be uptight. So that is a limitation in you, that you are not allowing yourself to trust that other people will show up for you, okay? Let go and trust. Find your centre in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. That's your homework, okay? Got another one. Am I focused on what I am losing or what I am gaining? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today's soul action. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. I think that was solid advice, and they were both really related to one another, which is really crazy. Okay, so allow yourself to have more fun. Not everything's going to fall apart, okay? Perhaps you're jumping in a bit too soon to save the day. Take the superhero cape off and let someone else wear it, okay? Because it does people good to rise to the occasion, and it lets you kind of settle and calm down and relax a little bit, okay? Right, I'm going to leave it there. If you liked this reading, if it resonated the tiniest bit, please give me a like, please share, repost, subscribe, follow the channel. If you hit the bookmark notification and the notification bell, you'll receive, you know, notifications every time I post. So do that, and, you know, check out your other placements. My friend and I have recently found out all of our placements because we found our hospital tags with our time of birth on. And it's just fascinating to get deeper into like why we are the way that we are. Yeah, and you can cross-watch the sign of your person. It might not show anything in relating to how they feel about you, but it could give you a more general picture of what's going on with them right now, okay? Where their head's at, where their heart's at, how their body's doing, how their, you know, intuition is. So, okay, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.